A row has broken out over rail investment after the government said it would work with the Mayor of London to progress plans for Crossrail 2.
This comes after recent announcements cancelling rail electrification schemes in Wales and the north of England. We're joined from Westminster by our political correspondent Chris Mason. And Chris, this is all about where the money is spent, isn't it, essentially?
Yeah, it is, Dan. Yeah, and that, I guess, is ultimately the very essence of politics. So there's a new rail line being put into London at the moment called Crossrail to open relatively soon. Now talk of Crossrail 2, another new line that would run from Hertfordshire to Surrey. The Labour Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, says that's a great idea, and the Transport Secretary Chris Grayling is pretty keen on it too. But just the other day, the cancellation of some electrification projects in the Midlands between Kettering, Nottingham and Sheffield, in South Wales between Swansea and Cardiff, and in the Lake District between Oxenholme and Windermere, are also concerned about the slow nature of improvements on the Transpennine routes between Liverpool and Manchester, and then on to Leeds and York and Newcastle. And a sense from those who stand up for the north of England, the mayors of Manchester and Liverpool, that the north of England is being ignored and London is getting all of the investment. So you get a sense of a coming row, particularly when MPs return here to Westminster in the autumn. A tricky one for the government to justify when it's sounding very positive about London in one breath and just a few days earlier pulling money out of the north of England for other projects. They say, though, that on electrification it's not just that really matters.
Quite a few of our viewers this morning, Chris, are worried about the fact that you don't have a jacket, people offering to bring you down a jumper. I understand you have the offending garment with you.
I do, yes. This is the jacket. This is the essence. I mean, you know the challenge of getting up at daft o'clock and getting dressed in the dark and all of that. This suit's got a massive stain on it, which I didn't notice when I came to work this morning. Thankfully, it doesn't smell too bad. But I thought, you know what, standards and all that, I shouldn't wear it. I'm a bit like Phil Collins, you see. No jacket required.
Wonderful scenes. An excellent sniffing live on
Too
Breakfast.
much detail. I know.
Thank you, Chris.
I know about it after my dress back to front. It's difficult getting dressed in the dark.
Very, very difficult.
Could this be